Hey everybody, welcome back. And a couple months ago, I did a video highlighting some changes that were upcoming to the Marriott Bonvoy Bold card. This is the no annual fee card from Marriott, where it was going to be losing some 2x categories, gaining some different 2x categories. It was going to lose the 15 free nights, the 15 elite night for status, and only drop to 5, but you're going to get automatic silver status just for holding the card. So all of that has happened. All of that has occurred with a new welcome offer. It's probably the best you're ever going to see on the Bonvoy Bold, and a couple of other additions as well to the card. So we're going to talk about that here and just go over things at a high level. Now, do I think that these changes make the card better? Debatable. I think losing the 15 nights made the card really weirdly overpowered for no annual fee. 5 nights makes a little bit more sense, but I want to see more from Chase on the Marriott side of things. Chase adding a Marriott business card would be cool, and Chase reintroducing the Ritz-Carlton card would also be nice, but I can understand the trepidation there because, well, the Ritz-Carlton card's overpowered right now, and stop talking about it because we want our goodies. I get it. But what if it had platinum status? Just going to put that out there. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The welcome offer on the Marriott Bonvoy Bold currently is 60,000 Marriott Bonvoy points and a free night award valued up to 50,000 points. Now, typically this is a 35,000 point certificate that you can top up with an extra 15,000 points to bring you up to 50,000 points. Now, if you do the full value of this welcome offer, you will get 110,000 points of value from Marriott for the low price of $2,000 in spend in the first 3 months of holding the card. Again, no annual fee. The card now comes with automatic Marriott Bonvoy Silver status. Bonvoy Silver status is basically maybe they give you more of a smile at the front desk when you check in. Bottles of water, stuff like that. It's not a significant status, but you're going to get 10% more points, higher earnings when you book with cash for your stays at Marriott. So let's go through things here. They do have new 2-point earning categories. You're going to earn 2 times Marriott Bonvoy points on the following categories: grocery stores, ride share, select food delivery, think DoorDash, Uber Eats, etc., select streaming, internet, phone, and cable services. So a bunch of 2 times categories, which are pretty nice for everyday spend. All of those are 2 times Marriott Bonvoy points. There is no cap like other Marriott cards to your spend in these categories, and of course it's just 2 times points. You're going to earn up to 14 times total points for every dollar spent at hotels participating in Marriott Bonvoy. This breaks down to 3 times points for every dollar spent at hotels participating in Marriott Bonvoy. You get 10 times points for being a Marriott Bonvoy member, and you get an additional point for being Bonvoy Silver Elite status. So 14 times points at Marriott hotels, and 1 times points for everything else. So there you go. Automatic silver status that renews each year. With silver elite status, you get access to perks like priority late checkout when available. Think checkout at 2 o'clock. 10% more points on hotel stays at participating in Marriott Bonvoy, and I'm sure a bottle of water as well, or 2 depending on the number of guests. 5 elite night credits every calendar year. You can match the 5 elite night credits on this with the Marriott Bonvoy business card, which has 15 nights and get 20 nights per year. But you'd probably want to pair the Bonvoy Business's 15 nights with something like the Bonvoy Brilliance 25 nights, or the Bonvoy Boundless's. I believe the Boundless gives you 15 nights as well, so you could get 30 nights that way. And the Ritz-Carlton card, I think, also does 15 or 20. So you can pair 2 cards. One would be a personal card, one would be a business card. So you can get as few as 20 nights this way, or up to 40 nights if you do the Brilliant and the business card. But 5 nights each year. You also get a number of travel protections. And again, this is going to be all on a no annual fee card. So cannot stress this enough. No annual fee card is going to be giving you baggage delay insurance. That's up to $100 a day for 5 days, so about $500 total. Again, no annual fee card. Lost luggage reimbursement, trip delay reimbursement, purchase protections. I believe that's up to 120 days post purchase. Zero liability protection. That's standard across the board. Travel accident insurance, roadside dispatch, travel and emergency assistance. Auto rental collision damage waiver. Now, I have not seen if this is primary CDW. A lot of Chase cards will offer primary CDW. I don't believe this would be one because it's, again, a no annual fee card. So I would not assume that it's primary CDW, but you do get secondary CDW on this card. Great for booking travel. You're not going to get additional points for booking travel, so this may not be the best card to use for that if you're maximizing, but in a pinch, there you go. Extended warranty protection, and also the card will come with no foreign transaction fees. So if you go grocery shopping internationally, you're going to get 2 Bonvoy points. If you do international ride shares, 2 Bonvoy points, and so on and so on. So you're good there. Weird that it has no dining category, but gives you rideshare, food delivery, and streaming. So interesting set of parameters there. Don't 100% know if this is a card that's worthwhile. It's still, that is worthwhile. But if you're in the Bonvoy program and you want a way to at least anchor yourself to silver status and not have to shell out $125 for gold or $250 for gold or $95 for silver or $450 for gold or $695 for gold. Gold status is the hilarity and given out like candy. This is a way to at least get some status for not a lot of money. So there you go. There is also one other new feature on this card, and I do want to highlight this because it does tail into something that I forgot in tidbits. So Chase announced earlier this week that come October, they're going to no longer allow their cards to work with buy now, pay later services. Think Klarna, Affirm, things like that. This should have gone into tidbits. I'm sorry. I'm just remembering this now. I did tidbits off the top of my head. So Chase will stop doing buy now, pay later services with their credit cards because it looks like Chase is starting to implement their own and already has their own. So the Marriott Bonvoy Bold card is going to get travel now, pay later. This benefit will allow card members to break up qualifying travel purchases into equal monthly payments with no interest and no plan fees. Benefit is available on purchases between $100 and $5,000 made directly with an airline or at hotels participating in Marriott Bonvoy. So if you're paying for the flight and you're paying for the hotel, you can break that up using travel now, pay later, and break up, say, $1,000 flight into 10, however many equal monthly payments. Now, it doesn't break down how many monthly payments you're going to get. I would assume something along the lines of 6 months. If you get up to a year, even better. But Chase is going to be doing more of this. So there's a couple of options on Chase credit cards as well. One is Chase Pay Over Time, which allows you to break up a purchase of, I believe, more than $100 into number of no interest, no fee payments. And then there's also My Chase Loan, which lets you take a loan out against your credit limit for a lower interest rate. I've seen things like 7.99% interest on a 6-month loan against your credit card. I've also seen that go up to about 10.99% for payments up to 2 years. So you can leverage your credit that way. Your credit card balances that way. So if you're someone who never goes above, say, 10% on like a $30,000 limit, you could take $10,000 of that and like take it out as a loan for yourself to pay off some other things, but pay that off over time. Is that the best idea? No, not necessarily. But travel now, pay later allows you to do the thing that everybody argues for, which is take the trip, right? And allows you to break up your travel purchases into monthly payments with no interest and no fee structure. So this is actually pretty interesting. I think you're going to start seeing this across the board with Chase, especially as they wind down support for things like Affirm and Klarna and buy now, pay later services. They're going to bring this in themselves. And, I don't know how much this will benefit stuff like how much travel now, pay later will pay off for them. But you can break up payments for purchases from $100 to $5,000. I'm sure it's going to encourage some folks to spend more. Now, if you are going to take this route, make sure you can make those payments on time Doesn't necessarily you have to be full by the end of the payment period, but it's an interesting idea. We'll see what happens, but we're going to close it off for there. If you like what I do, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Check out other ways to support me in the pinned comments. I do a podcast with RJ from Do You Take Cards, Tariq, and Call Me Lonnie. That is the Stack Your Points podcast. End card here with that channel there. Check it out. We talk about credit card news and do a credit card roundtable for about an hour and a half. We record on Monday nights. It drops every Tuesday. So check that out. Doesn't have to be here on YouTube, but wherever you watch would be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.